Today's movie reminded me of Alice in Wonderland on steroids.
Except this one's a true story.
What's up, Stu Crew? John Basedow here with the lovely and talented, you know her, you love her,
Frank Capo, and I'm very tired.
It's a long day, Stu Crew. It's a long day. And today we got to see Katy Perry, Part of Me. Now, Katy Perry Part of Me shows behind the scenes of her whole 2011 Part of Me tour, where you see Katy Perry's rise as a pop culture icon while her marriage to Russell Brand sort of crumbles.
The divorce of Katy Perry, what happened?
That's why it's called Part of Me, because it's showing a part of her life and how she became that, which is the one thing that people just don't realize in show business. It takes 20 years to become an overnight success. Maybe not 20 years in her case.
It was not an overnight success.
She signed to a label and then her label dropped her.
You see her early beginnings and you see her family. She's from a Pentecostal preacher dad.
And mom.
Okay, and she was singing gospel on revivals before she became... Katy Perry basically sports every hair color under the sun. You got blue hair, purple hair, pink hair, black hair, brown hair. It's like Willy Wonka and Raggedy Ann had an illegitimate child.
She was inspired by Alanis Morissette. That was what started her to say, I want to sing and make a career out of this. They showed this one woman, I don't remember her name, and she said she was at Columbia with Columbia Records and they were going to hold her to that contract, and she said they were going to push her, you know, who she was. They were trying to make her into somebody else.
They were afraid that she was going to go somewhere else and become a big star, and then everyone would say, look what we lost.
This woman, I wish I knew her name, she stole the files and then took them over to Capitol Records, and then from there her career launched.
And that's how you all got to know Katy Perry.
Thank you so much for believing in my weirdness.
It was inspiring. She had this dream when she was a little kid that that's what she wanted, to be on stage, have thousands of people singing the lyrics to her songs, and she
achieved that. The crowds blew my mind, Stu Crew. Make it happen for me, Stu Crew. She has the best fans in the world, but I think I can beat them. I'm going to give this one 3.5 stew pots. Number 1 for an awesome success story.
You have to really remember that and be grateful.
Second stew pot is for her empowering energy. Like us, she does not sleep.
I honestly don't know how she does it.
Third stew pot is for her fantastic fans.
She knows what it's like to be those girls in the audience.
And the half stew pot is for the Spike Awards, which was my first time and only time so far meeting Katy Perry. When her song, I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It, first came out, when I had met her, I said, this lady's headed for big things. So, awesome. And thank you, Spike, for inviting me to the Guys' Choice Awards.
He'd like to get invited again.
Very much. Please, invite me again. We saw Katy Perry Part of Me because you, the Stu Crew, recommended it. And editor Jackie, get ready to go.
Emily L. 101.
I think you mentioned it on the Conduit Show, Miss Emily, and thank you so much for all the tweets, comments, and everything. You inspire me. I'd like an army of Emily Owls. And
yes, she's
we'll
really
make
fantastic.
Katy Perry's audience pale in comparison. And then also Needleized. Love you, Miss Needleized. And the Mystery Reviewer won. So you guys keep those suggestions coming in. Make sure in the comments below, write what movie you want us to see next.
And as always,
much love and respect.
Did you do it?